What if I told you that everything you've ever experienced, your childhood memories, the sensation of laughter echoing through a room, even the warmth of the sun on your skin, could be nothing more than lines of code woven together by an intelligence beyond your comprehension? Today, we embark on a journey into one of the most mind-bending questions ever asked. Are we living inside a simulation? The simulation hypothesis stands as one of the most provocative ideas of our age, challenging not just our scientific understanding, but the very essence of reality itself. Imagine for a moment your entire life, from your very first breath until this precise instant, is part of an intricate video game. One so advanced, its graphics and physics are indistinguishable from what you perceive as real. The twist is unsettling. You're not the player, you're the character, moving through a world governed by rules set by someone or something else. If this is true, then who's holding the controller? Who designed the rules, and for what purpose? This is the simulation hypothesis, a concept that doesn't just tug at the edges of science fiction. It tears open the fabric of our deepest assumptions about existence. The origins of this theory are as fascinating as its implications. Philosopher Nick Bostrom crystallized the idea in the early 2000s, suggesting that if civilizations advance far enough, they would inevitably acquire the technological prowess to run what he called ancestral simulations, perfect digital recreations of past societies, populated by artificial consciousnesses unaware of their virtual nature. If just one advanced civilization in the universe chose to run these simulations, the odds would suggest that for every real being, there could be billions of simulated ones, living out their lives in worlds indistinguishable from their own. This leads to a chilling question. How do we know we're not among the simulated? If the numbers favor simulated beings, our own reality could easily be one such construct. Astrophysicist deGrasse Tyson has weighed in on the subject with characteristic curiosity and candor. Tyson points out that if life on Earth continues to evolve, it's conceivable we'll eventually develop civilizations far more advanced than our own, possessing the computational power to simulate entire universes. The sheer scale of future computing potential boggles the mind. Imagine calculating every atom, every thought, every interaction for billions of digital beings. Tyson has even admitted that he gives the simulation hypothesis a better-than-even chance of being true. More than 50-50 odds that our reality as we know it is a simulation. One of the most compelling clues supporting this idea comes from the fine-tuning of the universe itself. Physical constants, like the speed of light, the strength of gravity, the intricacies of quantum mechanics, are calibrated with such precision that even the smallest deviation would unravel the fabric of reality, making life impossible. Tyson and other thinkers have noted that this uncanny fine-tuning feels almost like programmed settings, as if someone had slid the sliders just right before hitting start. Are these constants evidence of intelligent design, or are they simply cosmic accidents? The simulation hypothesis suggests they might be the former, settings chosen by a programmer for optimal results. Then there are the so-called glitches in the matrix. In popular culture, these are moments when reality seems to falter, coincidences, déjà vu, or strange anomalies that defy explanation. In physics, certain anomalies and limitations in our understanding of the universe could, some argue, reveal the boundaries of a computational system. The notion of a pixelated universe at the Planck scale, the smallest theoretical units of space and time, suggests that reality itself might be discretized, much like pixels on a screen or bits in a computer. If the universe is built on digital code, perhaps these fundamental particles are the pixels of our existence. Information theory further strengthens the idea. Some scientists have observed that the universe behaves less like a chaotic explosion of matter and more like a system intricately processing data. From the orbits of planets to the interactions of subatomic particles, everything seems to follow patterns of encoded information, as if the cosmos itself is an operating system running on unfathomable hardware. The rules governing reality, the symmetry and logic behind physical laws, echo the structured logic of computer algorithms. Is it possible that what we call nature is the output of a cosmic program, running so seamlessly that we mistake it for spontaneous order? But let's step back and consider what this all means for you and your life. If this hypothesis were true, if you are, in fact, a simulated consciousness living within a vast digital construct, does it make your experiences less meaningful? Philosophers have wrestled with this question for centuries, even before the advent of digital technology. If your emotions, achievements, and struggles are simulated, does that diminish their value? Or does the very act of experiencing them give them meaning? Tyson offers a reassuring perspective. Even if our reality is simulated, our experiences are real to us. Joy, pain, love, and curiosity are valid, regardless of the substrate. What matters is how we feel, what we learn, and how we connect. Consciousness complicates the picture even further. If our minds are simulated, then the possibility arises that artificial intelligence, machines we build, could one day achieve consciousness as well. Would we then become the ancestors of future simulated beings, passing down a legacy not through biology, but through digital creation? The simulation hypothesis opens the door to a cosmic cycle of creation, where simulated minds birth new simulations, each layer believing itself to be the original. If someone, or something, is running this simulation, their motives become a source of endless speculation. Are we part of a massive research project, an experiment designed to study the development of civilizations? Are we a historical archive preserving the memory of a lost world? Or perhaps, as Tyson humorously notes, we're the characters in a cosmic video game, created for entertainment by beings whose curiosity or boredom mirrors our own. The possibilities are as limitless as the imagination itself. This leads naturally to the concept of nested simulations, a universe within a universe. Layers upon layers of reality stacked like Russian dolls. If our simulators are themselves simulated asimewo, then the chain could extend infinitely, with no bottom layer in sight. Each reality believes itself to be the original, each consciousness unaware of the layers above and below. Of course, the burden of proof is enormous. There's no definitive way to prove or disprove the simulation hypothesis. Tyson is quick to highlight this paradox. If the simulation is perfect, then, by definition, its flaws are undetectable. Our senses, our instruments, our logic, all are part of the system, limited by its design. Yet, this very mystery is what fuels scientific curiosity. The search for truth, the quest to understand our place in the universe, is never-ending. But rather than fear, consider the fascination. What if embracing the simulation hypothesis changes how we see ourselves? If life is a simulation, every moment still carries weight. Every laugh, every dream, every connection is real to us. Even if the code is written elsewhere, our stories matter, our choices matter, and our curiosity matters. The simulation hypothesis doesn't diminish our humanity. It enhances our sense of wonder. Neil deGrasse Tyson insists that whether or not we're simulated, the pursuit of knowledge, discovery, and wonder remains unchanged. If anything, questioning reality deepens our curiosity, encouraging us to explore, to innovate, and to dream. The journey is what matters. The questions are what keep us alive, searching, and evolving. So here's the takeaway. Maybe we'll never know for sure. Maybe we are characters in an elaborate program, or maybe we're living in the raw, unfiltered fabric of reality. But either way, the journey is worth it, and the questions are what keep us moving forward. Whether real or simulated, curiosity is the code that propels us into the future, inspiring us to seek out new mysteries, new wonders, and new possibilities.